Captain, my captain.
On this class, you can either call me Mr. Keating, slightly more daring, or Captain, my captain. Rip out the entire page. Rip it out. Rip it out. Rip. Rip. Shred, tear. Rip it out. I want to hear nothing but ripping of Mr. Pritchard. Now, my class, you will learn to think for yourselves again. You will learn to savor words and language. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race. And the human race is filled with passion. Medicine, law, business, engineering. These are noble pursuits necessary to sustain life. Poetry, beauty, romance, love. These are what we stay alive for.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Gentlemen.
What's the Dead Poets Society?
Dead poets dedicated to sucking the marrow out of life. See, we would gather at the old Indian cave.
There's a bunch of guys sitting around reading poetry.
We weren't a Greek organization. We were romantics. We didn't just read poetry. We let it drip from our tongues like honey. Spirits soared. Women swooned. Not a bad way to spend an evening, eh? I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way. Just when you think you know something, you have to look at it in another way. Even though it may seem silly or wrong, you must try. Now, when you read, don't just consider what the author thinks. Consider what you think. Thoreau said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Don't be resigned to that. Break out.
I mean, you guys didn't really think he could avoid responsibility, did you?
Mr. Keating responsible for Neil? Is that what they're saying?
Well, who else do you think, dumbass? The administration, Mr. Perry? Mr. Keating put us up to all this crap, didn't he? If it wasn't for Mr. Keating, Neil would be cozied up in his room right now, studying his chemistry and dreaming of being called.
That is not true, Cameron. You know that. He didn't put us up to anything. Neil loved acting.
Believe what you want, but I say let Keating fry.
Mr. Keating, they made everybody
Quiet, Mr.
sign
Anderson.
it. Mister, you gotta believe me, it's true.
I do believe you, Tom. Leave, Mr. Keating.
But it wasn't his fault.
Oh, Captain, my captain.